Welcome back to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly V. Dolan.
And we are at CES 2015, but we are with friends and family practically. We have met David Foley about a year ago and a couple of months.
At the AFM show.
Yes, and we had you were just introducing the fact that you could stream 4K as little, and at that time you were doing it in tests as little as 6 megabytes per second,
That's
I
right.
want to say. And, you know, I remember telling people that, and they're like, that can't be done, that can't be
It's
done.
not possible.
Like, yeah, it's not possible. I love hearing that because
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it is. And since, in just a year, you guys have gone over and beyond what you guys said you were going to do. Now you're in Sony, Samsung. Tell me the other televisions
Yeah,
you're now
so
part
we're in
of.
the Sony, the Samsung, the Vizio. Hisense just announced us yesterday. Coming later this month, we're going to have support with LG, with Panasonic, with Toshiba.
Congratulations
That's
on
awesome.
that, first of all.
Awesome.
I know your whole team is amazing, and I gotta say, and I have to credit it to you, because when a team is all amazing, they're like a family, it's
Yes.
because somebody sets the lead. They're a good leader.
Well, thank you. But we do have an amazing team, and everyone's been working very hard over the last year to actually bring us up to where we're now mentioned with all the big players in streaming software. So it's been a really great year for us.
And let's talk about this UltraFlix.
Yes.
Yes, UltraFlix. So it's a all 4K streaming network. Whereas, you know, Netflix and Amazon have said, well, we have a few movies in 4K.
Yes.
Our entire network is all 4K. Right now we have over 500 hours of content available in 4K.
Ooh.
And it's a combination. So we offer about 100 hours of free content. So you buy a TV,
Okay.
you can load our app, and you've got a bunch of 4K content right out of the box that you don't have to pay for.
Awesome.
Then we also have a bunch of movies that are pay-per-view. We give you a 48-hour rental, and we've added a bunch of different categories, including a bunch of blockbusters and Academy Award-winning films. We just added Rocky and Rain Man.
Woo!
In
the original
4K.
In 4K.
Now help people understand this, because it's not originally, I mean, technically it is because it's in
Right.
film.
That's right.
And film, what they do, what you're seeing on television, is the reduced version
That's right.
of that, normally.
Yes. So what we've done is we actually set up a division called 4K Studios.
They're applauding for you.
Yes.
Again,
The applause
their
for the
timing is
4K. We
perfect.
love the 4K.
That's right. And and what
In
we've
fact, the
done
band's
is
about to start up because they love you guys.
we've
Yeah.
purchased 2 4K film scanners, where we have it's a super high resolution sensor, and we take 35 millimeter film and we actually scan it into 4K digital media. And then from there we can take the film, we run it through a color process, we go through and fix all the scratch and the noise in the film, and then we encode it into a stream that we can deliver to your 4K TV.
Wow, that's just so crazy. Now, how did you even get into this? You know, like, how did you get into this world of 4K?
Well, we actually, about 4 years ago, we started working in digital streaming in HD when we saw the Roku kind of take off.
Yes.
And we really felt like that was a really good place and a change in how people watch television. You know, about 15 years ago when the TiVo came out, we really changed how people watch television. You no longer had to run home and watch it. You kind of sat there, waited for it to come by, record it, and watch it when you want. And when we saw the Roku taking traction, we really felt like another change was coming in how people watch media.
Yes.
They don't want to wait for it to come by on
No.
Thursday and record.
They're cutting their TV and
I
cable now.
want to see this show, and I want to see all 7 episodes right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we started investing.
Binge watching, I call it. I binge
It-
watch.
Absolutely, but that's how people want to watch shows now.
Yeah.
And so we started developing streaming technology for that. And then 2 years ago at CES 2013, we saw some of the 4K TVs really mature to the point where these are going to be starting to sell right
the
away.
norm. It's going to be the norm.
Yeah, so we started taking all of our technology and upping it to 4K,
Ahead of
building
the
the
curve.
workflows, getting the scanners involved. And when we met you, we were
Yes.
just beginning.
I remember that. You didn't even have your studios here in LA for
No,
that.
that's right.
Yeah, you were doing everything up north.
That's
Yeah.
right. And so we've really invested in, and there's really 2 things that people needed. One is, how are we going to get 4K content to the home over the existing internet, not requiring you to get a fiber connection.
Yeah, or
And
a
2
T1. Like, who
That's
wants
right.
to get something like that
And-
at home?
content.
Yes.
right? So
Yeah.
we've been investing heavily in content and building up a big library.
Technically,
Very
you
good.
could even have a very fast connection, but because you have other people on other things in the house,
That's
other
right.
things are taking up that data. You don't want to have to bottleneck it up. I mean, I think first of all, congratulations on all of this. You know, you're also doing something very important when it comes to live streaming. You have the ability to live stream an event
That's right.
in 4K out.
That's
Tell
right.
us about that.
Right, so a new thing that we're adding in 2015 to UltraFlix is not only is it going to be video on demand, but we're going to be live streaming events. And we're going to be working with some of the big partners like Samsung to bring live concerts to UltraFlix. You'll be able to stream a live concert in 4K.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, we just had this debate about 4K and film. And where does it draw the line where it's almost like it looks almost too real?
Well, it's a very interesting thing. It's not so much the 4K versus film, it's how it's post-processed. Because you can see something shot on film that looks like it was shot digitally if you, when you do the colorization steps, make it kind of that plasticized
Yeah. So
look.
it's the post-production.
That's
element,
right.
the
So
overall
if
look
you
of
do
that.
the proper, it's actually one of the interesting steps when we're doing our processing in the film scan. There's naturally a lot of grain in the film.
Yes.
And we take some of that out. Well,
Okay.
if you take it all out, it becomes plastic looking.
Yes.
So we do two steps. We take all the grain out, and then we add some of it back in to the level where we make
so
it
it's-
feel like it has that film quality.
I
Oh,
love that.
That's good.
We've been
Especially
talking about
for
that.
For films, like I think specifically.
Yeah.
It's good for that.
Yeah.
But you can also use that same technique with some of the post-processing effects tools so that you can take digitally shot movies and add in a simulated film grain to give it more of that warmth,
Looks.
not so edgy digital.
Sure.
Well, I love it because in this case, like, you know, events like this or the events that they're showing even on the screen behind us, you know, people want to see an immersive experience with the Oculus coming out very soon. I
That's
mean,
right.
people are going to want it like up close and personal all the time. But what you're saying is you're going to be able to deliver a 4K even at that
Yes.
level. You're going to be able to do that, and it's not going to be like buffering.
No.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Now I have to ask, if you can do 4K, you probably have really condensed even more just standard definition.
That's
coming
right,
in,
yeah,
or
we-
high definition.
You can actually, using some of the new techniques, you can cut your bandwidth for HD in half now.
Wow!
Yeah.
Congratulations on all that.
Amazing.
You know, you've done so much in the year, and I want to say thank you for bringing your black magic out here.
Yeah, well, we have
do
to
the
shoot 4K,
I
right?
know. You're like, we
Love
must be
it,
shot in
love
4K.
it, of course.
You know, because we love technology and we want to see it progress. Sometimes they ask, you know, just because you can, should you? Now, in this case, it's being done. CES underestimated 4K televisions last year. They thought, I want to say that they thought maybe 400,000 would sell.
Oh,
It's been 700,000.
That's right.
And the numbers are only just growing. And now mobile devices are now showing 4K.
That's right. And we actually have a version of UltraFlix that runs on
On
Android
the-
for
on
4K.
the-
Show us.
So if you've got a 4K handheld,
I don't. Please don't rub it in. Yet.
you can actually, you know, this is the live app. You can actually bring it down, and if you have a good connection, we don't have a Wi-Fi connection
Sure,
here,
sure.
but you can stream to your 4K tablet or phone.
Wow.
That's awesome. That's
And I love that also because you can compress it down. Guess what? For those of you like myself that are on data plans, I'm already at my max.
Well, that's something we also offer. Is you can actually go into your settings on UltraFlix and you can tell it the max bandwidth to use.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we give you the ability to say only go as high as this rate, so we'll never go over that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Monitor
Oh
your
my
costs.
gosh.
I like
Everybody
it.
should be doing that.
Really? Seriously?
You know, I have to ask you, what has been the coolest thing that you've seen at CES 2015? Like, have you had a chance to walk around at all?
I have walked around, and I
Okay.
actually, right over here, I like that Sony short throw 4K projector. Have you seen that?
Oh,
That would
Have
go
you been-
Yeah.
perfectly with your
yeah,
4K
yeah.
streaming.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
but it's only a couple feet wide. It sits up against the wall and gives you a 4K projection.
Wait,
Oh
up
my
against
God.
the wall? And it
Yeah,
gets
it's right over here.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get that right on here
We've
right
been,
now.
Yeah.
we've been talking about the things that we were going
Yeah.
to try to take from the Sony booth. Maybe we might try to take
Yeah,
that.
get a couple of
on
hand trucks and
camera,
I'll
yeah.
distract them.
Yeah, you have like all your team already here. Like if we could just like concoct something, you know, like somebody stumble or take a heart attack. There you go. You're doing it
Oh,
perfectly.
he's
Just faking
give
a heart
him the
attack. That's
Oscar.
awesome.
Where's his nomination?
That's right.
Now you're doing so much, but how can people get a hold of you? Because you know, obviously, you're already becoming a part of the television programs.
That's right. So
and
you can get
stations.
information about the channel. You go to ultraflix.com.
Okay, awesome.
Perfect.
UltraFlix.com. Go check it out. David, congratulations
All right,
on all
thank
you're
you.
doing.
Thank you so much.
thank you.
And for content creators
Yes.
that are now doing in 4K, or let's say they have footage, are you guys looking for content
Absolutely. We
creators?
love talking to independents and small guys.
Okay, cool.
We have a lot of those on the channel now, and we love working with them and helping them get it out to the users. Now that we're built into all the major brands, we have a delivery mechanism to get to the consumer directly.
Wow, that's amazing.
So for all our independent filmmakers out there that tune in all the time, hello.
Hello.
That's right.
That's brilliant.
We got the hooked up. Just go to ultraflix.com. Go in, and how do they apply, or do they?
They can just send a message online, and we'll get in touch with them right away.
Nice.
Fantastic,
Oh, I love it that you're small enough to still be a good family. Like
That's
you know,
right.
like you're big enough to do all this amazing stuff. But seriously, I know a lot of your team members, and I always see a smile on their face. I know they work hard,
They
long
work very hard.
hours, but they do so out of their heart and wanting to.
Well, they do, and they you know, everybody there loves their job, and I think that's key to making a successful product. Is
Yeah.
we work hard, but everyone loves what we're doing, so
Yeah.
it reflects in the work we do.
Congratulations
Love it.
again, David.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And, you know, they actually gave us some $10 cards. If you're here streaming
Yes.
live with us, stop us and say you want one. This is the UltraFlix. So all you have to do is get one of these televisions. And then, as he said, 100 hours is free.
Yep.
And then anything additional. You can get Rocky.
That's right. You get a
Oh my
free
God.
rental of Rocky right
Free
there.
rental Rocky. Wait. Do you remember what he says in Rocky about life?
No, please remind me.
Please quote it.
With the voice, we gotta have the voice.
Yeah, exactly.
Life will tear you down. It'll knock you to your knees.
Awesome.
You gotta pick yourself up.
Nothing's gonna hit harder than life.
Nothing's gonna hit harder. You gotta take it. And you gotta
You
take
know,
the blows.
Well, speaking of Rocky and good mottos, what's your motto? What's your motto as far as business?
I think it's just treat everyone fairly and be nice to everyone around you, and they'll in return.
Yeah. Awesome.
David,
awesome.
congratulations on all you're doing. And we have to take a break. When we come back, more on Live with Aaron Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Kelly B. Dolan.
Follow me at Aaron M. Sanchez.
And Kelly at Kelly B. Dolan.
And David Foley's whole thing.
You can follow me on Twitter at David R. Foley.
Awesome.
Oh,
Okay,
awesome,
we're going to do that.
Awesome.
We'll be right back right after this.